Everything that I do is about words, it's about blog posts, and it's about press releases, and it's about helping people tell their stories verbally. But the fact of the matter is, these days, you can't ignore visual content. It's big and it's coming, and whether we like it or not, we've all kind of got to deal with the fact that social media and the internet as a whole is moving swiftly and decisively in a visual direction. And at first I was kind of whining about this fact to my graphic designer, who of course has zero sympathy for me. And she said something that's pretty smart. She said to me, Allison, even the best books in the world have covers. So why do you care? Why do you care that people are looking at pictures on Facebook? Some people will say, you know, I post a photo on Facebook and I get likes on it, so what? Why does it matter? Isn't that just a fluffy metric that makes people feel better? Where's the ROI, right? We're going to hear that phrase a lot, you know. We're going to have an authentic conversation about ROI. So what I want to show you is that actually likes and comments and shares are critically important to your Facebook marketing content. I've got to drive them to my conversion forms. I've got to drive them to my website. But look at what they are engaging with. Far and away in terms of comments, likes, and other engagement metrics, pictures are leading the way. Pictures are what people are interested in. And again, why does that matter? It matters because of EdgeRank. And for those of you who aren't familiar, EdgeRank is an algorithm that is all important on Facebook. It determines what shows up in your newsfeed. It determines what stories from your friends and from the brands you follow that you actually see. And how do they figure that out? How do they determine what content to show you? Well, they use the past as a predictor of the future. They take a look at what content you've interacted with in the past. So every time you like a photo, every time you comment on a photo, you're essentially casting a vote and saying, I want to see more like this. So by sharing great photo content, you are actually giving yourself a chance to show up in their timeline in the future. You're essentially buying yourself a ticket to one day get to come back and make that sales pitch, to one day get to come back and drive them to that conversion form. Because it doesn't matter how good that conversion content is. It doesn't matter what you share if nobody sees it. The other incredible thing about Google image search is it's just like regular SEO. By smartly titling images, adding good descriptions with keywords, you can show up high in search results just as people have done here. But it's a much less competitive field. See that image strip up there? 3 of those search results are round peg charts. 3 of those search results are driving people to our website. And to this day, every year, our top performing blog posts are these silly marketing organization charts. It wasn't something that took a lot of time, but it was something that answered a question and filled a need. And I can actually tell you that of all of our search traffic to the Round Peg website, 38% of all of our search traffic is through image searches. 38%. Let's not even talk about how much more that is than Bing. It's a huge number, it's a huge audience, and if you're not putting great pictures with your blog posts, you're totally missing out on it. So I think that we've kind of explained why you need an image strat. It's a doorway, right? It's a starting point. Know where you're going to be driving people, how you're going to measure success. And of course, success is going to look very different for each and every one of you in this room. Some people are trying to gather donations for a not-for-profit. Some people are trying to capture email addresses and then put them into a further sales funnel. Some people are just trying to gain some brand recognition so that when you go to a grocery store, you recognize that product that you see on the store shelves. Whatever your goal is for your digital marketing, you've got to know it before you go in with the visual content strategy. And of course, you need to connect it to what you're hopefully already doing with your traditional written content strategies. I'm not giving you permission to stop doing traditional content marketing. I would be out of a job if you did that, so please don't do it. You can connect this smartly. Images don't stand alone. They don't replace blog posts. They don't replace the written language. It's about incorporating it all smartly and making it all work